fucking don't know where I am. Like dude, like I understand the fact that my life could be more difficult. I could be a paraplegic. I could have a bunch of other shit go wrong, but it doesn't make where I am suck any less. It's like, I don't know, I feel like I know I'm like right under a breakthrough. I know I'm like right before one, but I'm just fucking waiting for it. Sitting in this car watching other cars go by. I'm low-key a little nauseous almost because I just smoked an entire Black and Mild, and I've just started doing that now. They fucking help me relax when I don't know the fuck's going on, or maybe sometimes I'm celebrating. I don't know, I've only smoked these for the last like 3 days, and I found damn near an excuse to smoke one. Like 2 days ago, there was a salsa dancing social I went to, finished up, and I went to the store to buy one, or a pack, smoked that. Yesterday, smoked one after my social, which went really, really well. It was like great, but I mean, people bought drinks actually. It's better. Everything's getting better. Everything's like improving. But improvement isn't fucking success. Not to me. Like, I'm still empty-handed. You know what I mean? I've been thinking that I need to just sit and talk at the fucking camera for a bit, because I haven't been able, mentally, I haven't really been able to do that, because I want the space mentally to do that, and I don't have that in the house. I think I said that in one of the previous videos, but, so look, what I've been doing now is I've been doing a lot of like day trading, and I've been doing a lot of salsa. My event that I run on Mondays is going like fine. It's going good. And now it's gotten to a point where I need to make a decision that I don't know what direction to go in. Sorry. Basically, I made the event $12 at the start in January, and I made it free for the last month, and I said I'm going to start charging in May. And the problem is there's a ton of people that come now, I think exclusively because it's free. The guy who runs the Thursday Salsa Social in my city said people are coming because it's free. And so if you start charging, then you'll know who really fucks with you, and you'll also probably lose a fair bit of people. So I was like, well, shit. Bartender said it wasn't really the best idea to start charging again anyways. And I didn't think it was either. I think they're both right, and I thought about that either way. And so I think what I'm going to do is probably just charge for the lesson and then make the social free. I think that'd be pretty cool. One, that encourages people to come to the social instead of the lesson, because the social's free. If anything, you just come to the social. But it would also allow me to get paid for my time. Like the first 2 or 3 months when I was running this thing, I was losing money. I was like not making $1. And not only was I losing money, I was paying to keep it going. I was losing like $300-400 a week, sometimes more, sometimes $500. Like the first couple weeks I had a DJ who cost me $500, and let me put this here. The first couple weeks I had a DJ that cost me like $500, and he's a lot of fucking money. $500 for a fucking DJ. Get the fuck out of here. It's a Monday night. But apparently, you know, it's what the guy does for a living. His rate's usually $200 an hour, is what he was saying, which is fucking insane. But to combat that, I just won't hire him. So I haven't hired him since. Fuck that. And I've just been doing the music myself, which has been fine. Yeah, I'm definitely a little nauseous. That was a lot that I smoked. Jeez. And yeah, I enjoy the social so much. I enjoy dancing so much. I enjoy people having a good time so much. But the bar needs to make a certain amount of money for me to continue doing that, and for those people to continue having a good time, and for me to continue that. It's all about money for these people. Like, one guy, the bartender, believes in what I'm doing. The general manager does not. So that's kind of the energy I've been combating recently. And I can't tell if I'm going forward or not. It's hard. It's been like fucking 5 months. What else? Just need to talk through some shit. God damn, I feel like I'm gonna fucking throw up. A lot. Maybe I shouldn't smoke an entire Black and Mild, then I just smoke half. Holy shit. Fuck. Day trading's going fine. I'm like making money, but I can't pull out the money. So it still feels like I haven't done anything because I haven't been able to put my hands on the cash yet. Technically I've made like $4,000, but I haven't pulled out anything, so I haven't actually made anything. Like, the way the accounts are set up, it's a prop firm, so like they give you money to trade with, they give you margin to trade with in the market, and then once you make gains, you can pull out half of what you've made. They take 10% of that half, and then you pocket the rest, 20% of taxes, something like that, probably 15% with when you start. I think they say if you start an S corporation or something like that, you can get tax cuts, but I'm not even there yet because I'm gonna fucking pay out. So I'm really just itching for a payout. But the thing is, like, I don't know if me itching for that is keeping me from it, because according to the law of attachment, the law of detachment, the more you want something, the fucking further you're gonna get from it. You know what I mean? So it's like you have to be indifferent towards the outcome, which is very difficult since life does depend on money. We can sit here and we can act like it doesn't. We can sit here and act like it's completely unimportant, but it does when you have things to pay for. And it's like, all I've been doing for probably the last year is like working out and salsa dancing. I can't like take myself out to eat really without feeling stressed or forcing myself to, because like it feels like a waste of money. I definitely can't go on vacation. I can't, like, I just feel so restricted. I just need this shit to work. And I know I could like do other shit, but I feel like if I go balls to the wall with this day trading shit, that's the best option for me. But the problem is, if you put too much effort in, then you're anxious about the outcome. And so what the fuck do you do? I'm like, what spiritual breakthrough do I need for the success to be inevitable? Patience? Been fucking patient. God damn it, I've been patient. I'll tell you that right now. But I don't fucking know. Like, a positive is in the last 2 months I busted like one nut. I've had one ejaculation. So my power level's really high right now, which is pretty good. That's pretty cool. Like, I feel like sometimes I walk on a higher plane than definitely at least 95% of the people I come across. I can tell it's like severely raised my vibration, which is nice. I don't get anxious about much besides being successful. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about what women think anymore. Like, once I get this, and maybe to even a fault, where once I get the slightest inkling of like something's off, cut the bitch off. Like, but I feel like I do it fairly. For example, I went out with some girl twice, and then the third time we linked up at like this social. We were talking, and I was inquiring about like her family, and I feel like I was asking fair questions. I was like, hey, like, so for context, she was describing to me issues that she had in her childhood with her family, and how like her dad was an alcoholic and her mom was on drugs and blah blah, which by the way is a fucking red flag. A woman with mental damage and psychological damage and issues with her family is not a woman I personally am super inclined to deal with and go for, because that's gonna bleed into the relationship 100%. They're emotional creatures, and those scars hurt them worse than they do us. And so I was already skeptical. And so I was like, I was asking questions. I was like, hey, so how do you believe that your relation, this is exactly what I asked. I said, how do you believe your relationship with your father has affected the way you view relationships now? And apparently that line of question like offended her, because she, after that interaction, she's like, after that, she like fucking ghosted me for 6 weeks. And I was like, okay. And we went back and forth on some shit about like kids. Like my argument was, we weren't even arguing, we were just talking. But I was just saying like, yeah, it's important for, you know, it's important for young boys to have, to grow up in a competitive environment. I literally don't remember the context. But I was like, yeah, it's important for young men to grow up in a competitive environment so that they get used to that sooner. And she was like, yeah, well, it's important for girls too. Just obviously just being combative. And I was like, yeah, I mean, it probably is, but it's not anywhere near as important as it is for males, because that's how the world is through the eyes of a man. And she was like, it's important for, it's just as important for girls too. And I was like, yeah, I disagree. In my head, I was like, why are you fucking going back and forth with me about this? The two dominance hierarchies, the male and female dominance hierarchy, are not structured the same. Men exist in a hierarchy. Women exist in a network. And there's no hierarchy. That's why when women get in like the different worlds, like business, where it's very strictly hierarchical, they struggle a little bit more than men, because it's something that they've never navigated before, because they're not fucking used to it. I didn't feel the need. I didn't feel super inclined to explain that. And then I was just like, yeah, I disagree. And then they kind of ended there. And then she was like, you want to go dancing? I was like, yeah, whatever. And then after that, literally ghosted me for 6 weeks. And then after 2 weeks, I was like, fuck it, fine, I don't care anyway. You're fucking lost, because I'm that guy, you know? And that's been my mentality. It's helped me a lot. And so of course she's gonna come back. I see her at this other social event, this salsa dancing event, and she's like, you know, being very, her energy's very needy, but she's not saying anything. But I could tell she wanted to talk to me about it. And so she texts me, hey, blah, 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 this. And I was like, cool, whatever. So after that, wait, hold on. God, my stomach is fucked. Jesus. Yeah, so after the 6 weeks, there wasn't a social event. Sorry, I'm mistaken. 6 weeks later, she texts me out of the blue and says, hey, hope you're doing good, or some shit like that. Didn't respond. Fuck that. It was the laziest reconnection attempt I've ever seen. It was literally lazy as fuck. And I was like, you don't deserve a response from me. Like, you didn't even try. It's been a month and a half. Get the fuck out of here. Then I see her somewhere at it. This is what happened. Yeah, I see her at a salsa dancing event. Didn't speak to her, and didn't even acknowledge her. And then she came to the event I run, and was doing the needy thing again, where she was like trying to be near me, and she's like magnetized towards me and shit. Could tell she wanted to talk about it. And so I was like energetically, I was like pushing her off. I fucking didn't care. I was like, bitch, I stopped caring about you 8 weeks ago. So if you want me to start this conversation, that's not gonna happen. So I'm standing there watching people dance and shit, and she comes up to me and she's like, blah, 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 blah. We're talking. It's just like surface small talk. And then she goes into, yeah, I haven't talked to you in a while, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, you ghosted me for 6 weeks. And she's like, yeah, she mentioned that it was the conversation. And I was like, okay, if the questions, so first of all, I told her, I was like, I'm not going to apologize for what I was asking you, because it's adult shit. Like, if you can't handle conversations like that, you're not my girl anyway. But second of all, and I was saying, like, that's important stuff. I need to know that shit. I'm not here to fuck you. I'm here to get someone to marry and that I love and that I'm close to connect and with a solid connection. It can't get that if you can't answer a fucking basic question about the history and your relationship with your father. So like if I didn't care about you, I wouldn't care about that. You know what I mean? That's fair. And so she was like, yeah, I don't expect you to apologize and blah, blah, blah. It just wasn't the right time. And I was like, why didn't you just use your words and say that instead of ghosting me for 6 weeks and then trying to come back and then apologize or whatever? And not only do that, but also blame me and double down and say that I was being disrespectful or whatever. I didn't cuss you out. I didn't insult you. I didn't shit on your dad. I was inquiring about your fucking relationship. I wasn't like saying this, but that's kind of what I was saying, like metaphorically, or not metaphorically, you know, paraphrasing, whatever. And she got fucking quiet. And I was like, dude, like, it's over. You fucked it up. You fucked it up. It's over. You blew it. It's your fault. Saw her literally that weekend. I'm bouncing. God damn it, I still hate that fucking job. I'm bouncing, I see her, right? And she comes up to me with her fucking friend. First of all, I'm outside. This is so retarded. Like, I see her, I'm outside standing. She walks by this way, definitely sees me. And then her friend's there with her, and they do a little conversation thing, acknowledging that I exist. And it sucks because, you know, the girl was pretty cool. That's why I'm like, you know, like, that stinks, but I'm not not folding there. Anyways, the girl goes in the bar, comes out, and her friend comes up to talk to me and start the conversation first, talking about hey, so you know this girl. Her name's Stephanie. I don't give a fuck. You know Stephanie. And I say, yeah, I know Stephanie, yeah. And she goes, how do you know her? And I say, well, you probably already know how I know her because it seems like you've already talked before. I know her from salsa, blah, blah, blah. And like, Stephanie's gonna ask me what time I get off. I was like 2:30, 3. But that wasn't what she was asking. She was asking if I was available after work. She didn't care what time I got off. She wanted to know what I was doing after work. Probably because she wanted to fuck me or something like that. And you know how I know that? Because I saw her a few hours later at around 2 a.m. when we did close, holding hands with another dude walking down the street. And I'm like, dude, if you're just gonna hook up with somebody, you're not my girl anyway. So either way, that was nothing. And like, the thing is, I just really hope that I get a girl before I make it, because I don't want to make it and then I'm on that 21 Savage timing where you never know if the girl fucks with you for you or fucks with you for your cash and what you have. But at the same time, I don't know if I can expect a girl to fuck with me if I have no resources to provide her. You know what I mean? If I don't have a world to bring her into. God damn it. Fuck, that's annoying. Everything's annoying me. So like, it's like, what do I really expect? I'm not gonna sit here and ask out a bunch of women. Well, I did the other day. Actually, I did. I asked out some girl. We found each other attractive at salsa. Got her number. Was talking to her, and Cardi B was in town, who I do dislike a lot. I dislike her, Meg Thee Stallion, and like Glorilla and all the booty shaking, coochie breathing, bitch whore music. I hate that shit. One, because I hear it in the bar all the fucking goddamn time. And two, because it's just like literally hedonism in song form. And I don't listen to anything like that myself. I have respect for my fucking ears. So, you know, it's not an insane standard that I'm holding. So she tells me that she went to the concert, and I asked her like a backwards question, trying to see how she fucked with it. And I was like, oh, cool. How was the concert? Are you a fan? What I was asking was, do you allow that energy into your soul? And she was like, yeah, I'm a huge fan. The concert was awesome. And I went to the after party. Biggest fucking turnoff ever. Stopped texting her that day. And then I thought about it, and I was like, well, you know, maybe I'm being too harsh. It's true that that could not be affecting her soul. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm overthinking this too much. Not everybody's perfect. It's fucking music. Maybe it's not the end of the world. So I called her last weekend to see if she wanted to go to some like restaurant and get some It's like it's a place called Bull Box, and I wanted to get her like a healthy box thing, because I was probably gonna go get some anyways. She was driving her family to some other city. Said some other time. I was like, cool. Texted her 2 days ago, no response. Next, seems like, until she hits me up or comes to me. So that's that. And I'm chilling. I'm gonna go for something natural. I'm not gonna really be out here itching to get a woman. One, because I still live with my fucking parents. And regardless of how much girls say they don't care about that shit, they say, like other girls that a lot of women I've talked to have said, well, it doesn't matter where you are right now, as long as, you know, the woman sees potential in you and blah, 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 and all this bullshit. And like, if you love yourself, a girl can love you. And this is always coming from women who have never dated women. And it's like, bro, I know what's going on here. You're full of shit because you don't actually know what you're talking about. God, my stomach. Jesus, this is just, man, one of those videos where it's like, I'm just kind of venting to get this shit off my back and chest and shit. So I'm going to kind of expel all of this negative energy into this video and be fucking done with it. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, I'm kind of just floating. And I feel like I've been here for like 2.5 years, man. I'm pretty much stone sober. In terms of weed, at least. I haven't smoked since like fucking December. I mean, by choice, but because I want to be a cop. Like, I'm trying to be a police officer. Because I feel like, holy shit. Does tobacco do this? I haven't been smoking long. Does tobacco always do this? I feel like a cop is where my life has led me up to be. What? I feel like my life has led me up to be a cop. My life up until this point has led me to be a cop. Yeah. Because like military college, I'm a stern motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I've been bouncing for a while. My boss says I'm cold, but I'm a bouncer, so it's like, what do you fucking expect? Anyways, it's another story. But like I have my head on straight, really fucking straight. Actually, my head is screwed on very tightly, and I understand power dynamics between men. I understand how to not be forceful, but also get someone to do what I want, because I've been bouncing for 3 fucking years now. I get it, you know what I mean? And I want to do something that actually matters. And I'm physically fit. I'm fit as fuck. Like, I run, I work out all the goddamn time. I'm one of the fitter motherfuckers that I know, you know? And so I feel like I'm almost wasting my 20s because I'm not in a slot yet. I'm not slotted. And I cannot do this shit to 30. I don't know what I'll do. And I know that Job in the Bible was in the dark for 40 years, but god damn, I don't know about that bullshit. That's some bullshit. Get the fuck out of here, 40 years. All I do is literally study day trading. I trade. I wait for setups. I'm very patient. I will say my trading's gotten so much better. Over the last 2 or 3 months since I've been doing this, I don't rush anything. I don't force trades. I don't overtrade. I don't revenge trade. I am very careful with my risk management, almost to the point where I miss setups. Probably missing one right now because I like something I saw earlier, but it's like I'm very, very patient, man, with the trading. And that's changed over time, which is good. That's a positive. So if I feel like I'm upgrading there, but I still have nothing to show for it, which is super, super frustrating. Super frustrating. It's like I have nothing to show. Since I graduated college, I really don't have anything to show for much. I got a job, got a place, lost the job, moved out of my place, and now I'm home. And it's like, that's, on paper, that's what my life is. You know what I mean? And I know life is more than that, but that's what it fucking is. It still is that, god damn it. So God damn, I want my own fucking shit. I want my own space. I want to yell and scream in my own fucking apartment again. I want to be frustrated and have somebody not ask me if I'm okay. You know what I fucking mean? I just want little things. I want to cook. I want my own stuff. I want my own shit. I feel like I've applied at a lot of places, man. I feel like I have. But obviously not enough because I still don't have a job. I mean, I have a job, but I don't have like a job, you know? I work on fucking weekends. And life insurance, I don't know. I don't love that shit. It's like a side thing. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good for the environment. You know what I mean? But I'm not like super passionate. I'm not passionate about life insurance. I'm passionate about salsa dancing. That's for goddamn sure. So, stomach's about to piss me off too. And earlier today, I was like thinking about some conflicts I had with my sister earlier. Like this year around like, what day was it? It was like, it was a while ago. It was like maybe Christmas time or no. Was it that far back? Maybe. I don't remember, but it was a while ago. It was like a few months ago. And apparently she's held like, she's like harbored resentment for me for multiple years now about the most retarded shit I've ever heard. And I was thinking about how stupid it was this morning. Even though we've kind of hashed it out where I had to be the bigger man, it was like, we were at lunch, me and my family. It was like me, my dad, and my sister were at lunch. And my mom just out of the fucking blue was like, what is going on between you two? It was literally out of nowhere. And I was like, what? I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, there's some dark energy between the two of you. There's been something wrong like that. It's been like that for a long time, blah, blah. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I was looking at my sister and she had her head down. And I was super fucking confused. Literally super confused. My mom was like, I said, how long have you been seeing this? And she was like, a long time, years. I was like, what? So my sister's like, oh, it's not something we need to talk about right now. And I was like, okay, well, apparently it is something we need to talk about because apparently there's something that I'm completely missing. And I was totally in the dark. Fuck, this is annoying. God damn. I had like liver and steak earlier, garlic butter, paprika, onion powder, onions, and beef tallow. That's what I cooked the beef in. The beef, it was like steak kind of. It wasn't steak. It was like what's it called? It's like thinly sliced steak or whatever. God damn it. Excuse me. Holy shit, man. And so like we get back to the fucking house. It's super awkward on the way home. And like my parents fuck off. And well, we drove separately. So I drive home, my sister drives home, my parents fucked off. And she comes in and I was like, hey, is there like something I'm missing? And she's like, well, yeah, well, this isn't how she's like, well, yeah, I just feel like you're like unhygienic, and she's like, you're unhygienic. you raise your voice when you don't get your own way, and like at the beach, and we went to the beach like in November, December, just yapping at this point right now on the camera. Went to the beach, and bro, we're playing some card game. My dad's trying to teach it to me. I think it was like craps or crump or what the fuck was it? I don't fucking know. But he's trying to teach me the game. It's late. It's like 9:10. We're in this ice cream shop, and I'd literally never played it in my life. And he's like, you need me to explain the rules? I was like, yeah, can you just go over the rules? So he goes over the rules, blah, blah, this is this and this and this and this. It was really, really fast. And I was like, can you just do it one more time? My sister was like, he just explained it. And I was like, I know, I clearly didn't understand. So I asked him to do it again. And she got quiet. And she was saying that I like raised my voice at her then. Excuse me. women will do this thing where, like, when you speak sternly and put them in their place, they say that you're screaming at them because it feels like you are, even though you're not. And I'm talking like this, and I'm talking sternly. I'm not yelling, I'm not raising my voice. I'm talking sternly, and you're shutting the fuck up, and you don't like how that feels because you don't like being dominated. That's what it was. And so I was like, I don't raise my voice. You feel like I raised my voice, okay? Like, I didn't understand the game, so I asked him to explain it one more time. You told me that he already explained it. I knew that. I clearly didn't understand. I don't know why you even said anything in the first place. And there's no way that you've been thinking about that for months now. And the unhygienic thing was, like, I left the toilet seat up once. And this was when she was living at home. And, oh, no, I was living at home. Was I living at home? Yeah, I was living at home. So it was like October or something. She came home to visit. I left the toilet seat up. And she was like, you got to put the toilet seat down, blah, blah, blah. But she fucking snapped, and it pissed me off. And I was like, hey, I'm not doing that. You are visiting. And then she shut up again. So put her in her place again. Didn't like that either. So it's a pattern of her being shut up. And the other time this was like fucking 2 or 3 years ago. We have this ice thing in my parents' house. God, I just need to fucking move out. Sometimes I think, I'm like, what do I need to do to leave this place? But we have this ice thing, the ice dispenser in the fucking fridge. This is so stupid, man. Saying this out loud is retarded, bro. We have an ice maker in the fucking fridge, right? Been talking for 30 minutes. And in the fridge, the ice comes out, and there's a scooper to get the fucking ice. And so, I mean, either way, you're getting germs something, because we never clean the ice scooper. So I just pick the ice up with my fingers, and I put it in the glass. I'm not causing cancer by doing this. And I think she told me that one day, and I like stopped her, or I was like, I'm not arguing with you about the ice or whatever. And she thought about that for years, literally years. And she was like, yeah, you're unhygienic. And I was like, really, I'm unhygienic? What do I do that's unhygienic? Because I shower every day, twice usually. I work out all the time, and I clean my clothes. I wash, I clean, I shave, I fucking get haircuts. So what are you talking about? And she brought up the ice from 2 fucking years ago. And all of the things I have in common that I didn't put up with her being a bitch at that moment. And so I just know that she doesn't like authority in general. And so any type of authoritarian energy where I don't submit to whatever the fuck she's saying, regardless of how retarded it is, just pisses her off. And so I don't plan on stopping that, because I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not going to sit here and fucking, obviously if it's something that's worth it. But it's like, I understand that as a black woman, she's had to grow up a certain type of way in the world, or at least she believes she has, she's like convinced herself that life is like impossible for black women. She's one of those, which is fucking obnoxious. But either way, like, she's like very masculine, and it's kept her out of a lot of healthy relationships with men. She's thrown away really good guys and kept around the ones that are shitheads. And so she's dating this new guy now, besides the point. She's dating this new guy now, and I hope he's not a pussy. He's like a theater guy. He sings. He's in the theater. He's an artsy guy. I hope he's masculine. I've never met him, but he's gonna fucking have to be to put up with my sister. So that's that. I don't know why I was thinking about that today, but I was just thinking about how stupid those reasons were, and they were pissing me off. So I talked to her about it. I explained my side, and I was like, yeah, you were fucking tripping at the beach. I literally asked for an explanation on rules, and you snapped. So I snapped back, and you shut up, and then that's what happened. But it's like, dude, like, obviously I was trying to be more, I was a lot more professional than I am now. I was super calm. She was emotional. I was calm. I was the rock in the room at the time, and I'm proud of that. And yeah, so that's solved. It's squashed now. She says it's squashed. If some bullshit comes up in the future, and she gets and like she snaps at me and I put her in her place again, I don't fucking care how it turns out, because genuinely, she hasn't done much for me in my life. Like, but the only thing we have in common is blood. So I could sit here and say that I love her and all this shit, but I mean, we really don't talk much at all. And when we do, it's super surface. I don't need any advice from her. I don't care about her opinion on anything I do in my life. She exists. That's cool. This is my theory. Genuinely. Oh my fucking God. My theory genuinely is that, like, this is fucked up to say, but like when my parents die, that's probably going to bring us a lot closer. So, you know, whatever. But for the time being, I do not fucking care. And like, she'll do whatever. Besides the point, that's just some shit that was on my mind today. And while we were having that discussion, I was like, she was like basically hijacking Christmas, literally, because she's like emotional for no fucking reason. And we're trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. And she's like, well, sometimes like you raise your voice when you want to get your way, which is bullshit. I may speak more sharply, but I never raise my voice. And she was saying that my dad is loud and my mom is something else. And I was like, okay, well, what do you do? What do you do? And she's like, well, I don't know. I probably do something. And I was like, right, what do you do? Like, you're not fucking perfect. Which kind of led me to believe that she just sees herself as perfect, which is fucking annoying. Just fucking annoying. Just fucking sister drama. That nigga better be tough. I might need a fucking Tums. It's pissing me off. God damn it, man. Just want to escape this fucking bullshit city. Or at least get my own fucking place. I want my own place. God damn it. I want to, I've applied to like 2, 3, wait. Roswell, Durham, 19, like 5, 6 departments now for policing. I've had 2 interviews, 1 formal interview, didn't get selected. Asked the guy, hey, what was I missing? We just went with we went with candidates who more fit our needs. I was like, that doesn't answer my fucking question. And then one department, city I was born in actually, denied me because I smoked too soon. The last time I smoked weed was December 9th, and I applied in like January, and they're like, yeah, you need 3 months. So I just waited till March, reapplied. Now I'm in background phase with them as of this video. So wait and see what they fucking say. If they tell me to get fucked, fuck them. At this point, I'm in a position where I'm like, dude, if you don't want me, fuck you, then I'll go somewhere else. Because I know I'd be a good cop. I know I have the skills. Like, I know fucking jujitsu. I know emotional regulation. I know temperament. Instead of going and fighting some prick in a bar, I'm sitting here filming a video in my car. I'm sitting here smoking a fucking cigarello outside on the goddamn porch next to the road, thinking for 20 minutes. I'm not shooting up a bar. I'm not fucking doing drugs. I'm chilling. You know what I mean? Fuck them. So, and it's like, when you feel anxious like this, God says to like trust in the process or what the fuck ever. But the process fucking takes too long. It's taking a long time. And I know I'm supposed to have a hand in the process as well. I'm not just supposed to do nothing. But it's just like, I don't know what direction to go in. I'm doing the day trading. I'm studying. I journal literally every single trade I take. I make a video on TikTok, and I journal about every single trade I take, because writing it out and talking it out helps me learn. And so literally every single trade, I do that. So it's like, I'm not sure what else to be doing. And then I study the charts. I learn different things every single day. I'm sitting learning something new. I'm watching strategies. I'm doing replays. And I'm profitable. Technically, I'm profitable. I'm in profit. The reason I'm in profit is because I took a good trade on accident. I mean, it was a good trade I took, but I sized too heavily on accident. Either way, I'm still profitable. But like, damn, I just want to pay out. I think once I touch that payout, man, it's all gonna change. It's all gonna fucking change. They say psychologically, once you touch that payout and you touch that internet money, things are different. Things are fucking different is what they say. God damn it. So, like, I want to give my family everything. You know what I'm saying? I want to buy my dad, I don't know what I'm going to do for my sister. She better fucking act right. But I want to buy my dad a Jaguar and this bike he wants. He really wants like a Honda. It's an Indian, I think, Challenger or something else. I have to double check. But I want to give him a Jaguar with a fucking drop top that he wanted. I think it's like a Jaguar F-Type. Totally affordable once this day trading shit starts working. And then that bike. And my mom, I don't know. I'll probably just take her shopping or some shit. I might just take my sister shopping. Fucking bitch. Get her some Chanel or some bullshit. Something expensive. She's got expensive taste. So just fucking get her something expensive. Some shit. Pay for some bills or some shit. I don't know. But like, once this shit works out, I want my family to be good. You know what I mean? And so I'm desperately waiting for the click. Waiting for that. And then I'll be able to pay off these fucking student loans. I'll be able to pay off the goddamn storage units, $100. Nigga, I make $500 every 2 weeks. $500 every 2 weeks. Gas burns like 20% of that. I'll damn near work anywhere. I've applied everywhere. So I just have to keep applying. I think I just have to apply every day more. Hundreds of places, maybe thousands at this point, just hundreds of just. And there's something to be said about the psychology of doing something that doesn't work. Where, I mean, technically it is insanity, where you keep applying even though you don't get any success at all. You continuously apply. Literally, I've had more success with these 5 or 6 police agencies than with the hundreds of applications I put in. I've had 0 callbacks or anything. I've applied on Indeed, LinkedIn. I've gone and I spent a lot of time going to the actual websites and putting in applications there. It's like, what the fuck, man? So many applications. I feel like I'm trying. I feel like I'm fucking trying. That's what's making me frustrated, bro. And every single time, and dude, literally every single time my friends bring up an opportunity, they're like, dude, you should apply here. Apply there next day. I'm like, great idea. Do it the next day. Nice. Do it the next fucking day. Or sometimes that fucking night. I'm there, man. I'm fucking doing it. I'm trying, god damn it. I'm putting in the fucking effort. Fuck. And I know it just needs I just need one job. One good job, that's it. That's all I fucking need. I just need one of these to fucking flip. And you know what else is frustrating? Every fucking single day, of those hundreds of applications I put in over the last few months to a year, some motherfucker emails me saying I didn't get selected. And that is discouraging as fuck. It's hard not to be discouraged by that, because it's every day, and you wake up, check my email. Oh, got an email. Oh, you didn't select it. Oh, got another email. Oh, you go fuck yourself. Oh, got another email. Oh, sorry, we selected other candidates that are more suited for the fucking bullshit. Got another email. Oh, you have more candidates. And it's like, it's almost kept me from applying, but I have to persevere. God damn it. Could be worse. Could be worse. I've been feeling for a while that I definitely needed to just get in front of the camera and just talk and yap and get my feelings out there, because like, it's been getting bottled up in the skull, man. And I definitely feel good. Feel fine. Gotta be patient. I might go back and watch some fucking Mission Impossible. That goes off of Netflix on the 30th. By the way, if you're still watching this video, all Mission Impossibles are off of Netflix by the 30th, so I'm trying to binge them. I'm on the 3rd one, or I'm on the 4th one, Ghost Recon, so I gotta fucking go crush that tonight and just look at the chart, go to sleep at like 1, wake up. Probably gonna go dancing tomorrow, lose some fucking steam. Fuck. Like, I hate my sister, but I still love her, you know what I mean? Just a bitch. So yeah, like, it just, I'm sticking it out. And one thing I'm not doing is crashing out. I'm not like going against God. I'm not fucking hoes. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, fuck this, I'm going to fuck a bunch of sluts and do drugs. I'm not doing that shit. That's not gonna happen to me. I'm too strong. I'm too fortified for that. But I'm just gonna sit here and bitch and moan on the internet for the time being. So thanks for watching.